Hi, welcome to a video where I battle Pokemon. For fun, hopefully. It's week 6 of the WPL. We are fighting Latios Azurill and his Philadelphia Froakies, and I, of course, am Nacho, your coach of the Detroit Teravolts. We are currently, where are we, 2-3? Yeah, 2-3 now. And Latios is 1-4. So hopefully we can get a leg up on this guy and get ourselves another win. Get back to 500. So let's go over the team a little bit. We don't play Latios Azurill anymore later in the season, so screw it. Let's give away our sets. I'm Thick Club Marowak, Alolan Marowak, of course. I think I'm running just regular like Boomerang and Shadow Moan and all the good bone attacks. I think with Stealth Rocks also. Let's see, I've got Necrozma with Rock Polish, Calm Mind, and then like Dark Pulse and Photon Geyser. That's the one. I've got Excadrill. I'm running Mold Breaker Excadrill this week, almost pretty much exclusively for the Mimikyu, so I don't have to worry about the disguise. I've got Mienshao, kind of, I don't know, pivot Mienshao. It's not Scarf. I have Rocky Helmet Druddigon with Stealth Rocks and Toxic. Dragon Tail, it's pretty much only to take hits from the Darmanitan and chip it down a lot easier, because I don't really have another Darmanitan switch in. And I've got Banded T-Tar with Pursuit and Crunch and, you know, Superpower, stuff like that. So that's the team. I do have a question of the day this time. And it's inspired by Mold Breaker Excadrill there, since I haven't brought it yet. What do you think is the best ability in League format? I find it really hard to argue against, like, Intimidate. That's just really useful all the time. You could probably also say maybe like Beast Boost or something, or something similar, Moxie or Soul Heart. But yeah, Beast Boost allows you to boost anything other than attack stat or something. You can boost speed. It's really cool. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we will jump into the battle here. So I kind of figured he would either lead Jirachi or Darmanitan. And I figured, what's his name, Druddigon over there would be a decent lead, so I can get rocks up and, you know, take, if they want to U-turn out on me, they'll take Chip from Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. So that's what I do. I lead Wallace here, as he leads with Malamar. So I figure he's just going to go for a superpower here to get off some damage, or maybe Toxic. So I will Toxic him back if he wants to try and attack me, and he'll get I'll get some chip off on him. He does go for the superpower, takes that chip, gets the defense and attack raises, and I go for the Toxic. Now, I could have switched out into something else, but I didn't really want anything else to take a hit. So yeah, I let the Toxic and the Rocky Helmet do its job. I get up rocks, and now he'll die pretty much next turn, no matter what, if I stay in. So he facades, which does kill Wallace, unfortunately, and also kills the Malamar, thankfully. So now we don't have a Darmanitan switch in, but that wouldn't have been so bad if this turn I didn't make a really interesting and kind of bad play here. So you'll see I go Mienshao, which is not the bad play, but I U-turn out to break the disguise, and instead of going into Excadrill, which would have been probably the best play of all, I go to Tyranitar. I don't remember why, quite honestly, as he goes for the Swords Dance, and he will just click Play Rough and kill Tyranitar. So I don't know why I let it do that, but here comes Excadrill, And so I can't even pretend I'm Sand Rush because it tells him that I break the mold. So, and that honestly wasn't what I was trying to do anyway. I didn't need sand because I'm Mold Breaker, I am Scarf. So I do outspeed him, but yeah, at this point, if I was Sand Rush instead of Mold Breaker, it would have been pretty much GG at this point because I would outspeed even Scarf Darmanitan or oh sorry, I didn't mention that's Mega Alakazam, but you can see on the side there. So, but even if it was Scarf Jirachi, I outspeed everything in Sand if I'm Sand Rush, but I'm not. So right here I have to go for the Earthquake. I see Shadow Sneaks, and because I let him get to +2, it hurts quite a bit. So I'll Earthquake and take him out, but then he's able to just bring in Darmanitan here, and I don't know how to switch in for this anymore, really. So I have to hope that Marowak can take a hit as he goes for Earthquake, which was, good play on his part. And yeah, I can't really do anything. So I'm gonna let him go down, and I basically have to go to Necrozma here and try and set up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna click Calm Mind first, and then I'm gonna try and Rock Polish as he goes for an Iron Head, and luckily he doesn't flinch me. However, this was also a bad play on my part and kind of overlooked prep because I was speed creeping Scarf Darmanitan after a Rock Polish, but that overlooks the fact that I don't outspeed Scarf Jirachi. So as you can see here, I get my Rock Polish off, but he still outspeeds, goes for an Iron Head, flinches me. All I really need is one Dark Pulse to come off here. But he gets a second flinch, and now he's just going to take me out with the next one no matter what, because I don't have, any other thing to take this on. So Necrozma goes down, Excadrill comes back out. Since I'm only Scarf, he outspeeds me, and he can just flinch me down as well, or flinch Excadrill down as well. So that's a little bit sad. And yeah, now even if Mienshao would somehow be able to break through this, cards were stacked against him in that Scarf Darm. He just takes him out no matter what. So unfortunately, we get I don't want to call this hacked to death because it's Jirachi, it's what it does, and that's fine. I was a little disappointed after this match because of my my choice in prep, where I didn't really need Mold Breaker, and this is the 1 week when, man, Sand Rush just won me the game, but hey, what are you going to do, right? So unfortunately we fall now to 2-4. So yeah, next week is the trade deadline, so I will be making a couple moves, and not out of necessity, just kind of to make this team exactly what I want it to be. So GG to Latios Azuro, and next week we will play Easy Bake Oven, I think is his name, and the Texas Turts. So yeah, tune in next week. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you next time.